What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on ICP. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
So just to give a little recap, this was ICP in my previous video, trading at $12.51, and I had it drawn in a falling wedge, and I called out the Class A bullish divergence. So I said I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bounce to the upside. Fast forward to the current ICP chart, and we have gotten that bounce. So had you guys taken this trade, you could have made up to 12% gains in about 5 days. And I know that might not sound great, but if you compare that to the stock market, where the average return is 10% in a year, that would mean we made in 5 days what the stock market makes in an entire year, which are actually pretty incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, I will go deeper into the ICP chart at the end of the video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. So ICP is currently trading at a price point of $13.12. They have a market cap of $6 billion, which ranks 20th among all cryptocurrencies, and their circulating supply is 459 million out of a total supply of 515 million. But then if you guys are looking to trade ICP, I recommend using Binance or Coinbase. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. But now we'll go ahead and hop into the Dfinity X account, which has 687,000 followers. And they just posted 12 hours ago, as the sun sets on the third day of ETH Denver. It's impossible to pick just one favorite moment. Now, it probably seems like I say this all the time, but I love to see when ICP is out attending events. They need to get their technology and their name out there. That is one of the biggest ways to grow. And then this repost right here is huge, 21 hours ago. So a central aspect of our collaboration with Dfinity is the joint development of a decentralized AI marketplace hosted on the ICP network. In parallel, we are testing the possibility of hosting AI models and platform services in ICP canisters. And this was posted by SingularityNet. And if you guys have watched my channel in the past, this is probably my favorite AI project. Now, to be fair, there are a lot of low cap AI projects that I really like, but out of the high caps, AGIX is one of my favorites. So I personally love to see this collaboration. And then lastly, I want to show you this video they posted February 29th. So unlike traditional systems, ICP optimizes transaction sequencing and finalization, eliminating the need for state rewinds and boosting throughput. No more conflicting branches, just seamless consensus across subnets.
So it does the ordering and then kind of asynchronous execution after the finalization.
And it's easy to see why, right? Can you imagine with this amount of computation and state going on, and if the nodes were like doing the computation, and you create one branch, right, and I create another branch, mine wins. Like you've somehow got to reverse all those changes to the state and now start reapplying the blocks to get onto my branch, and that's obviously, to be honest, it's not a very good way of doing things, and that's why you really, if you want to create a high throughput blockchain, you have to have a sort of two-level architecture where first of all you sequence new transactions, and then when they're finalized, you process them on the next level, so you never have to do state rewinds.
But to any of you guys that are new to ICP, I highly recommend watching more Dominic. He is one of the most brilliant people in the crypto space. But now we'll go ahead and hop into some macro news that could affect ICP's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to ICP. So this is Watcher Guru's X account. Now, I'm not going to show you guys this entire video, but it is crazy what they posted 17 hours ago, buying Bitcoin at 30 cents in 2010. And it's funny how at this point, if you ask some random person the question, what would you do if you could go back in time? They all have the same answer: buy Bitcoin. And that just goes to show how good of an investment Bitcoin and crypto in general truly has been. And then I also want to show you this post on March 1st. So presidential candidate RFK Jr. says transactional freedom is as important as freedom of speech, and you only get that from Bitcoin. And this is very important because just like that, we have a pro-crypto candidate. And honestly, in the future, I think this is going to be a trend. If you are not pro-crypto, I don't think you're going to win. Crypto is growing every single day. And this is the last post I want to show you, also on March 1st. So Bitwise chief investment officer says Bitcoin could reach 100,000 to 200,000 or higher in 2024. There's too much demand and not enough supply.
If you were to say it's going to go up, where do you think it's going to go?
Absolutely.
And describe exactly why.
Yeah, sure. At the start of this year, in December, we actually published our 2024 predictions. And we said that Bitcoin would trade to new all-time highs above $80,000 a coin. Based on what we're seeing in our ETF and these other ETFs, I think we have to revise that upwards. It could be 100,000, it could be 200,000, it could be higher than that. There's simply this massive supply-demand dynamic going on, net new demand and a fixed supply, and actually a reduction in new supply coming up in April, with the halvening. Sometimes investing is complex. Sometimes it's easy. With Bitcoin right now, it's just about supply demand, and there's too much demand.
Now, will Bitcoin reach 100,000 to 200,000 in 2024? Who knows? But he is absolutely correct when he talks about there's too much demand and not enough supply. Personally, I've understood it for a long time, but it seems like there are still a lot of people that don't understand there is a max supply of 21 million Bitcoin. There will never be more than that in existence. So as long as there's demand, I really don't see any way Bitcoin doesn't grow in value. But while we are on X, you guys should come over and give your boy a follow at Crypto Now or Never. I post on here pretty much every single day, and I think you guys might get some very useful information. But then if you guys wanted to take it a step further, I actually have a private Discord through Patreon. And at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers: a general Discord / trader tier, an exclusive tier, and then a VIP tier. But there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, this is for those of you guys that want closer access to me, and you want to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. Not to mention, I also have an amazing community that is also constantly calling out opportunities that they are seeing in the market. But a lot of the cryptos that I talk about are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap. They're the kind of projects that could theoretically turn $1,000 into $100,000. Just to show you guys some of the gains we've already been making. We made 106% on Mora in 3 weeks, 265% on GOQ in 3 weeks, 567% on AGI in 1 month. And then lastly, we made 602% gains in 11 days on Mine Token. Just to put this in perspective, if you invested $10,000, in 11 days, your $10,000 would have been over $70,000. Those are incredible gains which you cannot make outside of crypto and outside of microcap gems. So if this sounds like something you guys might be interested in, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage, and it's also in the description of the video. I would love to have you in here. But now for the final part of this video, I'll get into some technical analysis. So this is ICP on the daily time frame. Now, as I said at the beginning, had you guys taken this falling wedge, you could have made up to 12% gains in about 5 days. But at the current moment, the main thing I'm noticing is that price action has gotten back above the 21-day moving average. That is very important, and that's a very good sign. Also, on most projects, the RSI and stochastics are extremely overbought. However, that is not the case on ICP, and both of them actually have room to keep coming up. So I actually wouldn't be surprised at all if ICP gets an explosive move from here and at least comes up and hits the measured move of the falling wedge. And this falling wedge in particular has a measured move to about $15.59. But also just understand we are at a very heavy support / resistance level. This is the major high volume node on the VRVP, and typically these high volume nodes work as magnets. So if we do end up getting above this high volume node on the VRVP, we could absolutely explode. Yet on the contrary, if we break beneath it, we could fall all the way down to about $11.25. So at the current moment, ICP does have a few mixed signals, but if I had to lean one way, I would lean bullish. However, for the most part, ICP and the rest of the crypto market are tied to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin rises, ICP will probably rise. If Bitcoin falls, ICP will probably fall. So I do want to go over Bitcoin. And the main thing I'm seeing on Bitcoin right now is that the RSI and stochastics are extremely overbought. Now, we have been nailing Bitcoin for about the last 3 weeks. Both of our first 2 bull flags have broken out perfectly. So now the question is whether or not this third one will actually fill out and then get another breakout. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for price action to start filling out this flag, and the RSI and stochastics will start to reset. And then price action could get a bounce off of the 21-day moving average as a support level. Is that guaranteed to happen? No, it's not. But the reality of Bitcoin is that it is extremely overbought right now. So I won't be surprised at all if in the short term we get a little bit of a pullback. And that would also be very healthy before the Bitcoin halving. But also, as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So just understand, crypto is still an extremely volatile asset class. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think ICP will go this bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.